I watched as my new boss, orthodontist Dr. Storm, as he showed me and my new coworker Amanda how to change ligatures on a patient's braces. Many of you have probably never heard of a ligature, but as soon as I show you what it is, you all will be very familiar with it, even if you had braces or not. Shows on teeth. It is the colored part on people's braces. So you all have seen little kids or even adults with the colored parts on their braces. It could come in rainbow or just a solid color, silver, or clear. So they come in all different colors. I never really understood how in the world it was even possible to attach the little elastic onto the shiny part on people's braces. Even though I've had braces when I was younger, it was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Never understand how the dentist or assistant did what they were doing and even got their big hand into your little mouth, and they were just working with all these small little, looks like little rubber bands. So I never really understood that. It looked so complicated, but at the same time, Dr. Storm made it look so easy. Dr. Storm looked at me and said, "Here, now you give it a try." I was so taken back that I was put right on the spot 10 minutes into my training. I had no other option than to give it a go. I took the instrument out of my boss's hand, and the rest is history. I want to teach and educate you all on how to apply ligatures to braces. This is now when I would show the video of an orthodontist changing ligatures on a patient's braces. It's about a minute. You have to get comfortable with the name and how to use the actual instruments, understand the fundamentals, and then lastly, be able to actually tie the ligatures. Now it's time to get comfortable. So let's go through the names of the instruments. Here's the 23 Explorer. It's a very basic dental instrument, and in orthodontics, it is used to take off the actual elastic tie, and it's got a very pointy tip, so it's easy to get under the little elastic ligature or steel ligature. A hemostat is used to apply the actual ligature, steel or elastic, so very important. And now the actual ligatures here. We have one that is elastic and one that is steel. So now you have to know how to use them. And how to hold them especially. So the 23 Explorer, you hold it like a pencil and you rotate it. And I'll show you how to get comfortable with rotating it, where to place your fingers, and then also how to use the hemostat. I'll show you guys how to use the hemostat. You use your middle finger and thumb to hold it, and you apply pressure. I will show you guys how to apply the pressure. And now I'll put on the actual elastic tie and the steel tie, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So first you have to get comfortable, know the names and how to use the actual instruments. You have to understand the fundamentals, and then you actually have to know how to tie the elastic and the ligatures onto the braces. Back to my first day of training. I had the dental instrument in my hand and began to diligently tie my first ligature on my patient's braces. To my surprise, I had gotten it on my first try. The little girl I was working up looked up at me and was saying I did such a great job for my first time. I had mixed emotions. I was still nervous, but overall just so proud of myself that I had just done that all by myself. It honestly lit a fire under me and made me want to keep going. I'm thankful that the first day on my job, I was pushed to learn this new skill of changing the ligatures on braces. Fast forward to a year. I was now head assistant, and the first patient I ever worked on, she was the absolute best. She went on to tell me that she told her whole class about me and how I was the best dental assistant ever. I'm grateful I wasn't given the option to back out and not give it a try. For anyone that knew me a few years ago, I was an anxious mess before trying something new. But now, not having the chance to overthink it before doing it made me realize there's nothing to be afraid of, and that my biggest enemy was myself. This skill taught me that I could do anything I put my mind to, and I am beyond grateful for that.